What's up guys, my name is Sean. Welcome to my tech channel. This video is going to be a little bit different. I decided to quit YouTube for a while and I don't know who I'm recording this video for, but I just figured I will just put it out there in case if someone's wondering. So I'm an Iranian. I've been in the US since 1998. So I was born and raised in Tehran, Iran. And a few months ago in September, there was a girl named Jina Amini, or known as Mahsa Amini, was arrested by the religious morality police for not wearing her hijab the right way. Basically, the morality police, they're enforcing the Islamic dress code that is mandatory in the country. And she was visiting Tehran, she was arrested, and according to eyewitnesses, she was beaten by the police. And later on, she passed away while in custody of the morality police. As a result of this, obviously, several millions and millions of people in Iran are upset and against some of the dictatorship behaviors that this regime has had. There is no freedom of press, no freedom of speech. You cannot wear what you want. You cannot dance in the street. You cannot wear what you want. You cannot talk against the government, and you will be jailed and imprisoned as a political prisoner. And depending on what you say, sometimes you may be executed, which has happened as a result of some of these protests. So the death of Jina Amini sparked a series of unrest, civil unrest and protest. And as a result, the government start cracking down on people. They are shooting at people live in the streets with live ammo, with shotguns, with paintballs. Several people died, young kids, 9 years old. Many people lost their eyes. Thousands went into prison, and select few that were released, mysteriously, they end up dying after a couple of months. So there is just a lot going on. And recently has been gas poisonings of several schoolgirls across the country in Iran, and the government continues to try to crack down and pressure and scare people from protesting against the government. So this is all going on in Iran, and obviously me as an Iranian, I wanted to be able to be the voice of the people in Iran and continue to echo their voice and make sure people of the world know what this regime is doing to its own people. Can you imagine empty-handed protesters in the street are being faced with guns from their own regime? I live near Washington, D.C., and there has been organized protest against the Iranian government. And obviously, I found myself obligated to be able to effectively record and capture what's been going on to continue to spread the voice of the people of Iran, continue to spread the news that these things are going on, as well as encouraging people in Iran that they know they're not alone and we have their back and we're there to support them. These weekly protests obviously had consumed a lot of my time and my family's time. And you can imagine, 6 hours, 7 hours every Saturday, and then every Sunday continuing to working on those, on the videos and the images to try to edit them and then have a video fully published by end of the day. And that is when things got a little bit hectic. Obviously, I still have the request from different companies coming in for the product reviews. I had some commitment and contracts of some of the other products that I already had on hand I had to finish. And it became to the point it was very stressful. It was no longer fun. And I just had to shut it down. I just could not handle the stress. I was burnt out. I was not sleeping enough. And it was just not good for my health, both physically and mentally. The protests are still going on weekly in major parts of the United States, as well as globally and major cities across the globe. So I'm trying to slowly ease myself into doing some reviews here and there. Probably the frequency is going to be significantly less. For example, previously I would pump out about 4 videos a month. Right now it may be only 1 video per month but I just want to make sure I continue to have the connection with my community, with the audience. And thank you so much for the support, for the messages that you've been sending. Yeah, this has been it. I wish I could show some of the work I had done. Due to some copyright concerns, I really cannot show these videos because of the songs I had chose to put on these clips, but they are available on my personal Instagram account. I will put a link to that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. If you want to read more about what's going on in Iran, I will drop a couple of links down in the description below.